Telltale's Walking Dead series have been their jumping off point into serious acclaim, or at least I never heard of them until their first Walking Dead series. Anyway, their latest series is another one. I mean, unlike a lot of people, I was actually intrigued when they said they were going to do a story using Michonne from the comics. Oh, and before we continue this review, anyone bitching and moaning about it not being Season 3, please stop. I mean, if we keep continuing, it will just get boring. Just enjoy them while they're there, and don't ask for saturation or it'll get crap, you twats. Anyway, the other problem I have with what people have been saying is that they don't care about Michonne from the TV series. Like, oh, I just want to play the Telltale game. I don't care about the show and them colliding. And you're a fucking maroon if you think that's the case, because Telltale have said repeatedly that their games are based on the comics. Like, you don't even have to, it's not even hidden. You don't have to look at the art style of the game. And, you know, before you start moaning about something that's not right, look it up before you fire your fucking mouth off. Anyway, but the idea of a mini-series is pretty sound news to me. Or at least it was when I first heard it anyway, because concise plots are generally better. I'm going to say it again like I've said it before. US programs are generally shittier than others because they're too fucking long. 40 minutes and 24 episodes is fucking terrible idea. Anyway, now that the rant part is over, let's go on to the actual point. Moving on with the point of this video, as a Telltale game, the gameplay is rather lacking QTEs and dialogue options, pretty much 100% of the time. But the point of the game is its storytelling, so if you judge it on this, then you can start off right now. But before I carry on any further now, there will be minor spoilers, so because otherwise I can't really talk about the game, so be wary of that. If you want to play the game from scratch, don't watch this. So, at the start we join Michonne after the prison attack and left on her own. You should know this if you watched either the TV series or read the comics. And she's fighting walkers with no real purpose or desire to live, to be honest. She's pretty much suicidal. And this is where the first part of the game lost me ever so slightly. The option you get given is to suicide or not to suicide. But, like, we know she's gonna live. One, it's the start of a fucking episode, so she wouldn't die. And two, comics, she's in them later. So, it's not tense in any way, so it failed to make me feel anything. So you fucked up a bit there, Telltale, just to be honest. But the point is that the main part of the game is later, and she's found herself with a small group of basically pirates. You're on a ship, and it's honestly quite a bit of a dull start, to be perfectly honest. I mean, characters we know fuck all about aren't really expanded upon in any way, and to be fair, I've actually forgotten about for 90% of the episode. So, but before you think I'm ragging on the game completely, it does pick up, so don't worry. I'm just saying the start is a bit lacking. Walker attacks and dangerous encounters do occur like any Walking Dead storyline. These are mostly frantically resolved with QTEs, but there is a nice touch which they've added in this game, which is Michonne's well-established combat skills. Like, the screen narrows into widescreen, and everything gets fucked up by her and her sword. It's actually pretty well done, and it shows off a natural badassery. Not to mention, it is an interesting contrast when you compare it to Lee and Clementine from the two previous series, who were fighting pretty much, you know, with improv. But it's pretty fucking cool. So it's a nice addition they've made. The villain of the story is pretty much a waterlogged Woodbury, you know, from series 3 or the comics again, and it gives the same sense of oppression and inherent evil that gives off. So the enemy is well established, and for the short amount of time that you have with them, about under an hour, it feels like something you want to destroy. Now for saying that the choice I mentioned earlier was rather pathetic, the later ones are much better and more nerve-wracking. The one that comes to mind is basically to forgive someone for something that they've done, or to condemn them for the action that they took. It's a fucking tense moment. I mean, you have to ignore the fact that I made my decision in like half a second, so, you know, I am an evil bastard, so take that for what you will, but it's a very good moment. And the lengths of the episode, it took me about 90 minutes.
Damn, that's good.
But for what is essentially about £4 game, I think it's worth worth it, but that's entirely up to you as a consumer. But
I'm sorry about all this, but
I'd recommend it
I just wanna
only
talk,
if you
that's all.
appreciate a
And you
well
wanna take
executed
these off?
plot, you know, like a sane person.
Sure.
But the main problem I have with the game as a whole is
I know
purely
your
a
aim.
business model one.
Try to consider
This is
things
because
from my perspective.
on the Xbox One, at any rate, you have to buy the season pass,
Everything points to you.
which made me not buy it for about a
from my
month.
people.
Because I fucking hate paying for something that hasn't even been made yet,
That's not how
or that I
it's
can't get yet. I'm giving you money for something you're going to give me later. Like, if I can see it and I know it's happening, it's like, fair enough. If I have no idea what it is, I'm not fucking paying for it most of the time. This was fairly cheap, it only cost me about a tenner, so you know.
You got the wrong people.
And Telltale haven't let me down on the storytelling front, so it's that gamble worth taking. So I'm gonna say you should get it because it's good, but I'm also gonna suggest that you probably wait until, when will it be?
You do
End
that,
of April
you get to go home.
ish. Basically, when all 3 episodes are out, before you buy it, because you have to pay for all 3 anyway. So why wouldn't you just wait until they're all out?
There you go.
I'm a gaming fanatic, which is why I got it. But anyway, it's a good game. I recommend it. But like I said,
You and
probably
Sam,
should wait because you still have to pay for all 3 anyway.
How long you all been together?
Hey, bye.
Haven't seen you before.
Hi there, this is Acer, ergo Gamer Ace Fighter. Thanks for watching my Why I Hate review.
just met
If
Sam
you enjoyed that, make sure to like and subscribe, as well as check out our other reviews at KeenGamer's YouTube
what
channel.
brought you to
Or,
that
if you are
bit?
more the literary type, you should read our reviews and
Seems awful
gaming news at
strange you just stumble on it,
www.keengamer.com.
out there in the
Thanks for
middle
watching
of the
again.
water.
Bye.
It's just a little